Hey, for the script 2.0, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. I am here to talk today about the glow up. Okay, so I know you girls here. If you are into YouTube, like I'm into YouTube, I know you girls see the whole reinventing yourself and becoming her. And I definitely like the trend of transforming from that girl to that woman. And this interests me because lately I've been feeling like I am just outgrowing everything. People, places, and just things. Reinventing myself and becoming the woman of my dreams. For the script 2.0, welcome back to another Vlogmas video. Woo! Yo, I can't believe I did this. I posted a video every day of the week, okay? Like, that is huge, okay? Because right now, content is my side gig, but I can't wait until it is a full-time income. Anyway, today, I can't believe, first of all, I can't believe I'm making this video. Like, let me make sure my mic is on. Matter of fact, let me put this mic to my mouth because you guys need to hear me in this video. You are looking at Evolution. Did I make that up? Anyway, we are here today to talk about my journey of becoming the woman of my dreams. My journey of becoming the woman of my dreams. So at the beginning of 2024, I made a video talking about what I was going to do to become the woman of my dreams. And hopefully, if you watched that video, you had some inspo and you did some of those things, right? And so when I made that video, I created that video because at that time, I felt like I said in the video, I was shedding the old me. The old me was shedding without me even acknowledging it and getting time. Sometimes life will do that. Like, life will force you to evolve, force you to grow. And that was where I was at. And instead of being ashamed of it or afraid or hiding, I decided to step full blown into my growth and say, you know what? I'm dead in my old life and I'm starting over. So with that being said, I just didn't want to waste and just be doing stuff, right? Like, in order to become the person that you want to be, you have to do things and show up for yourself and do certain things and move certain ways. So as I was thinking about this in my mind, I was seeing these women, these YouTubers create videos, and I'm like, yo, that is such a dope concept. But it was a lot of information. So I was like, okay, let me wrap this up in a bow and take what works for me and hopefully what works for my community. So did it work? Did we become the woman of our dreams? Yes. I became the woman of my dreams. And so so we're going to go step by step. Step one was identifying the characteristics of your dream woman, right? So I set out, I said, what does her hair look like? What will she wear? How does she look? How does she act, right? And so on that quest, I realized that I had already started making those strides towards changing my personal style. I have videos on here talking about it, making sure that I was learning how to do my hair, how I like my hair, and just making sure that I was showing up as me. Because in the past, I've been like a trendy girl. So I would hop on the trends, mind you. I'm going to make it my own. But I will hop on a trend. I'm still a trendy girl. But I realized that some stuff was like phasing out, and I don't ever want to be the person where because nobody else is doing it, now I'm not doing it. No, if you like it, do it. So in that step, I have grown tremendously. I have wore outfits that people would be like, oh, that's cute on you. And I'm like, you know what that mean, right? That mean that it's uniquely for you and that you showed up as yourself when people say stuff like that. And I love that. I say that to people all the time because it's items where it's like, I would never wear that. But on you, you look bomb, girl. That's when you tapped into your personal style. And I also played with some trends and showed up just how I wanted to be perceived. Right? And so I am so proud of that because that has really given me opportunities that just I knew was there, but I wasn't able to tap in. So step 1, checked off. Step 2, sticking to my commitments. Woo, this was such a hard one. I don't know why, but first of all, I lost sight of what my commitments were. You know, and I know when I talked about it in that video, it was as far as like keeping my commitment to others. Keeping my commitment to others, I've been doing great. Okay, if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. If I say I'm not, and I'm a big person with saying no, I will say no if I don't want to do something. I don't believe in doing things that you don't want to do. Anyway, it was the sticking to commitments for myself. I had set out this year. I was just so uncomfortable and not in a bad way. I was forced to step out of my comfort zone. You know how they say like outside of your comfort zone is like your results, is where you need to be to like see progress and see growth. I was forced outside of their box. And honey, let me tell you something. It's growth out there, y'all. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone. But it was hard for me to stick to the commitments because the commitments got so big. They got so huge that I was like, oh, my dream girl is a boss. Period. Like, she's a boss. And so I'm like trying to work through this and still trying to grow and get prepared for this. And I really had to, in the middle of the year, stop and be like, yo, you are a boss. Like, boss up, you know, and like really get into the idea that I am now a boss, okay? And when I say a boss, I mean literally like entrepreneur, a promotion in my 9 to 5. Like, I had stepped up in so many ways that it was just like, woo, we are here. And those stages of my life were growing too, and I had to catch up with them. So I'm not going to say I didn't stick to my commitments. My commitments got scary, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Commitments getting scary and stepping out of your comfort zone. I wanted to try new things, but when I said that in the beginning of the year, I just thought maybe we go, I don't know, to new restaurants and do new things and meet new people. No, life said, oh baby, you gonna try new things, okay? When I tell you guys, at one point I was trying something new every single month. And these were new things that really helped me step into who I want to be moving forward. It was things that I never would have done on my own, but now that I was forced to do it, I met my tribe. And that was what I really set out to do. I really set out to meet people that had the same mindset as me. People who wanted the same things that I had, so that I didn't feel, I don't know, like nervous to talk about my goals or ashamed to do certain things, because we all were doing that. We all were. It's just when you connect with your tribe, it's something different. Like when you're talking to somebody and you don't have to explain how you feel or what that is. It's a different connection. And trying these new things, I really set out. I encouraged more people in person in my life. I stepped into multiple roles that I almost got imposter syndrome because they were so good. But it's like, you've been showing up for yourself. When you show up for yourself, that is what will happen. Like, you will be. I showed up. I was there. I prospered. I did it. Like, I'm telling you, I tried so many new things that I was so nervous about it that my nervous system was like on a 10, back to back. My latest venture happened December 9th. So yeah, I just been trying new things, and it's been incredible. I encourage you to try new things, okay? from one anxious queen to another. You got this. You belong there. You're supposed to be there. It's something that you prayed for. It's something that you always wanted. And go for it, okay? Go for it. Step number 5, balance and consistency. So, this I did not check off. I've been consistent. It's the balance that I'm still working on. So I've been consistent, but I didn't really factor in rest on anything, on my career goals, on my personal goals. I didn't, on my fitness goals, I didn't set in a time to rest. And as someone who gets overwhelmed fast, I definitely need to take more accountability into rest. Like, recovery time, relaxing is so much more. It is just as important as the work. So if we're not taking time to practice self-care, to give our body rest and recovery, you are going to crash and burn. And so I felt myself, now this is horrible, but I've learned how to work through burnout. Like, I've had to work through burnout my whole life, but it does something to you. It does something to your body. It does something to your mental. And moving forward, I want to do better with factoring in time to recover and time to rest, however that looks. I'm factoring in more self-care days, taking more vacations, even like working out. I'm not stretching enough for my body to recover and my muscles to feel good. So I'm going to do better with the balance. Consistency, I'm showing up. I'm there. I do want to get better, and maybe I will bring you guys along for this. I'm not sure, of like getting a better routine. So consistently showing up and hitting it. But yeah, so 5 we didn't check off, but we're going to come back. 2025 version of me, it's going to be bomb. It's going to be bomb. Like, I lived for me this year. Nobody else. Nothing else. And it feels amazing. If you're not doing this right now, if you're living for somebody else, if you're worried about somebody else, if you not doing something because of what somebody else said, or you constantly going to your friends and they giving you the wrong advice, or your family and they giving you the wrong, or they, planting self-doubt, be quiet. Do what you need to do on your own and come back and tell me how it go. This year was incredible. Next year is up. Next year it's like, next year is going to be a 2018 year for me. I can feel it. And I am going to bring you all on a journey, and I am hoping that my YouTube page is inspiring you. I am hoping that my YouTube page is helping you be like, oh yeah, I didn't think of that, but I would do that. I want to have more style videos on here, more beauty videos on here, because I like stuff like that. And sometimes I feel like, oh, that's just, surface level information. I want the girls, but it's like, no, like, when you start showing up how you want to be perceived, that is so well. I have on TikTok and on Instagram Addressing for Our Mental Health series that I'm bringing on here, and we're going to go into detail on here because it's their long form content. I have the Thriving in Your 30s series where I'm definitely going to talk about, the recap of that, but talking to other 30-year-olds who going through the same issues as me, and I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm not crazy. Okay, so you evolved. Okay, cool. And just feeling like, seeing her community. I want you guys to have that with my YouTube page. I want you guys to know that you can flip any script. That's what Flip the Script 2.0 is. We're not just changing, but when we change, it's like, yo, I see the growth in you, girl. Like, so many people are walking up to me like, you are glowing. That's that 2.0. That's that showing up for me. That's that going after what I want to go after. Going after my goals. Going after my dreams. I'm a dream girly. If you a dream girly, sometimes our dreams get so scary. But we are not letting it stop us anymore. We are going after all our dreams. So I am so excited. This Vlogmas was so fun. Tomorrow is our last episode with our guest of Thriving in Your 30s. Woo! And then I'm going to come on here and talk about my experience and moving forward, what I'm looking forward on this channel. But we having fun. On this side of YouTube, we about to have fun. I'm about to bring back the dupes. We about to bring, like, when I say we're about to have fun on here, we're about to have fun. I am going to bring some fitness stuff, but it will probably be limited because I'm in my journey and I'm just like going. It's hard, guys, but I'm gonna do some fitness vlogs, some what I eat in a day. We're like, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit, and that's all I gotta say to you guys. We're gonna have a lit year. 2024 was amazing. 2025 is gonna be even better. And if 2024 wasn't a good year for you, right now, go watch my video if you haven't. My previous video, I talk about vision boards and like how to create a vision board on Canva. Please go watch that. Please create your vision. Please set up your goals right now so that you can have a lit year. Bye, babe.
We did it. We did a Vlogmas. We did a Vlogmas. Woo!